Let's remember that the jury foreperson in Roger Stone's case, she had a political bias she expressed publicly against him, tweeting about her hatred for Trump supporters, Trump and Roger Stone. This is before the trial. And now we know premeditated fraud on the FISA court was even worse than we had been telling you. They knew all along it was Russian information that was fed to Christopher Steele from Russia, knowing it was being paid for by Hillary Clinton. Meanwhile, General Flynn's attorney, Sidney Powell, now believes that new evidence proves that Lieutenant General Michael Flynn was set up and framed by corrupt agents who withheld exculpatory material. She is now asking for this case to be thrown out based on prosecutorial misconduct. Here with more, the co-author of Conviction Machine, Standing Up to the Federal Prosecutorial Abuse, defense attorney for Lieutenant General Michael Flynn, former federal prosecutor Sidney Powell. All right, we now saw with Papadopoulos, we saw with Roger Stone. This is the miscarriage of justice. You've been talking about Brady material. You've been talking about exculpatory evidence. Now we are told we are on the verge of
release of more documents that will show General Flynn was innocent and was completely set up and framed by the upper echelon of the FBI, that small group of the highest-ranking members of the FBI that deliberately set about from at least August 15, 2016 on to catch General Flynn in something and either prosecute him or get him fired. That's what we've alleged all along, and it's proving true with every new document disclosed.
So you have the jury foreperson has a direct bias. I thought we had a right to an impartial jury. I must have deluded myself. Exculpatory evidence withheld in Papadopoulos' case. Looks like General Flynn's case. Looks like all of it, they knew all along it was Russian disinformation and moved forward everywhere. Can we expect that or read into the hiring of more staff and prosecutors by Prosecutor Durham as a sign that things are ratcheting up for justice?
Well, it certainly looks like he's on the right track, and the disclosure of these documents and the advice that more are to come is going to help from all angles. It's the first step toward restoring integrity and credibility to the Department of Justice and the FBI to have this information exposed. The U.S. Attorney, Assistant U.S. Attorney Joycelyn Ballantyne, assigned to the case, has advised us since Friday that they're working to unredact or redact certain parts of the documents that were filed under seal on Friday so that they can be disclosed publicly either tomorrow or Wednesday. It can't happen soon enough from my perspective.
Is Roger Stone going to go to jail on Thursday? Because he's scheduled to report for jail Thursday.
I have no idea. I would certainly hope not. I would think at the very least a court would grant him a stay pending his appeal.
Seriously?
There are serious issues in his appeal.
Well, I will tell you this. My sources are telling me tonight, Sidney, that in fact the Attorney General has seen a lot of this. And when I am told, it was breathtaking revelations. And so please keep us up to speed. That man served his country for 33 years. 33 years. Is this how we treat people that serve their country?
He is absolutely innocent. His plea was coerced by lack of information and threat to indict his son that shows in the documents we filed on the public docket Friday.
Yeah. And by the way, he's bankrupt. Sidney Powell, keep us up to speed. Unbelievable.